Good morning. I'm pleased to welcome you to this video. As usual, I have met you in a new video. Today we will study the analysis of Great Expectation. In today's lesson, we are going to see chapter 1 to 3. Hope that you can understand what happens when you see the two people in this picture. You can understand who are they, what are they doing, what are their thoughts and feelings. With that information, I wish to move to the other slide. This picture shows one incident that takes place at the beginning of the novel. Pip visits the graves of his parents through the churchyard and meets a convict. The main character, Pip, is introduced along with another major character, Macbeth, a convict who has just escaped from a prison and he is in the need of help. The weather was cold and grey in color, which symbolizes awaiting danger in Pip's life. Pip's encounter with the convict is terrifying, in which the violent nature foreshadows the storms that Pip was to encounter in his life. Though the behaviors of the convict evoke humor to the readers, for the child Pip, it was a horrifying experience. He struggles with many thoughts as a child. The writer brings the thoughts, feelings, and problems and the perceptions of a child to the readers successfully. Through the behaviors of the convict, Dickens defines the level of social class to which Macbeth belongs to. Therefore, Charles Dickens indirectly shows the differences among various social classes at the beginning of the novel through the behaviors of Macbeth, which attracts Pip's attention significantly. Dickens' descriptive power is shown through the language used to portray the convict vividly. There are examples, what is his appearance, the way that he was chained. The writer's language used to describe them shows his descriptive power. Though Macbeth was a terrifying figure to Pip, the way how Pip responded and helped Macbeth shows how Pip was fascinated towards the man. Even though that experience was a fearsome incident for Pip, Pip was attracted by the man. At the initial point, the writer shows how Pip feels sorry in seeing Macbeth struggles for an escape, which foreshadows Pip's struggle to save the man towards the end of the novel. We can have these two incidents, parallel incidents in the story. Other than that, the themes such as right and wrong, good and evil, and justice and guilt have been described through the thoughts, feelings, and actions of the characters in these chapters. Objects, people like police are and places serve for the purpose. You can see Pip struggles whether he did right thing or wrong thing. And through Pip's eyes, through the perceptions of Pip, the writer tries to bring out the thoughts of good and evil in the story. Furthermore, innocence, kindness, and sympathy towards suffering humans have been portrayed as Pip's important noteworthy characteristics, because Pip feels sorry for the man. When he sees the convict he is suffering, he immediately wanted to help him. Macbeth is impressed by Pip's innocence and kindness at the beginning of the novel. We can understand how this convict helps Pip financially to achieve his ambition. Macbeth, as a secret benefactor, remains for a considerable time in the story. We can see that how Miss Havisham manipulated Pip to believe she is the secret benefactor for Pip. Though readers are not informed explicitly, many incidents which happen in these chapters from 1 to 3 facilitate the writer to develop the story in the later parts. Dickens expresses his satire on the system of social class in Victorian England when he reveals how Pip was misled for social status, leaving the truly loving people and happiness in his life, though they are the foundations for a happy life in reality. So the writer speaks about reality, themes of concepts such as reality and the true way of living. Though Pip was an orphan boy, his association with Mr. Yeo helps to find fatherly mentorship and guidance in his life. However, unfortunately, in the run of his life towards an unrealistic ambition, Pip insults and loses him. We can see how Pip loses people because of his unrealistic ambition. Readers see Pip's obedience when he helps the convict with the file, bread and butter according to his promise. Though Pip is a small boy, the way he helped the convict clearly shows his compassion, kindness, loyalty, and conscience. These Pip's qualities run shape the story of the novel in many ways. As the narrator and the protagonist, Pip's story is interesting for the readers as it reveals a child's birth with unique feelings and thoughts. The chapters from 1 to 3 indicate dramatic as well as comic scenes centered around Pip and his life. Though the introduction of the convict brings horrible images to the readers, there is no clue for a great influence of the convict in Pip's life in the latter stages. We can see how Charles Dickens skillfully develops his story. Pip takes his encounter with the convict as an accidental occurrence, and further he thinks that he will be no more in his life when he is arrested by the police. However, a sense of mystery about the man and the relationship between the two convicts in these chapters show no assurance for his repeated arrival in Pip's life. Pip's encounter with the convict brings a number of consequences in the novel in many ways. When you read the novels, the other chapters of the novel, you can easily understand that. When the convict reappears in the novel again, people like his readers is disappointed, since that is the time when Pip comes to know the convict is a grim Macbeth, his secret benefactor, Pip's chief architect, who funded for Pip's education. Because of his money, Pip could achieve his ambition, could go to London and have some lessons. Estella's father and a person who belongs to a class which is lower than Pip's own social class. So these are the identity of Macbeth. Pip understands all these identities at the end of the novel only. All what he lost to achieve his ambition become irreplaceable lost for Pip, through which Dickens mocks the Victorian society at large. So through Pip, the writer shows the pathetic condition of Pip, because in searching his ambition, he lost his true happiness. The convict Macbeth does not betray Pip when the police inquires about the fight. It is an indirect indication where Pip's kindness impressed the man. You can see in the marshes, the two convicts are arrested. At the moment of arrest, police inquires about the custody or the possession of the file, right? However, Macbeth did not put Pip into trouble. Because of that sense, the convict answered the police without putting Pip into troubles. The convict decided to help Pip at that place. That's why he did not tell them that the file was given by the boy Pip. This incident implicitly foreshadows how Pip was fascinated secretly by the convict for his education. In a nutshell, Charles Dickens creates a sense of mystery through several incidents in these chapters, which creates curiosity in the reader's minds as they are listening to a story of an orphan boy. I came to the end of my teaching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can subscribe it for more teaching videos. You can collect the points, and I will meet you in another video like this. Thank you.